Hi, my friends. Scott Grove here, Dr. Groovy from GroovyMusicLessons.com. I'm going to throw a little curveball on my usual subscribers. I'm going to do some stuff in minor key today. Kind of show you around for the first time your minor scale, but show you which is minor, which is major, and so forth, and how to count those up. But mainly how to use the one, of course, like an A minor being your home point, which would make your C a 3 in the scale, but it'd be major, and a couple more major ones. We'll do F and G in there, but which will actually be a 6 and a 7. So we'll actually just do like 1, 6, 7 progression, which is used a lot, and I'll show you some of the songs that use that. But I want to get you folks that want to learn how to use minors in songs when you're actually playing in a minor key, how to make the other things work, and how to kind of teach you easier than most other folks. Okay, guitar of choice today is my black top Fender Strat. If you notice, I actually put a silver or chrome colored cover on the center pickup, which came stock as black. When you pull the back tone knob out, it switches the single coils on. So I wanted to make sure for myself so I could remember. Plus it looks cooler going silver, black, silver, black, silver. I think, but it lets me know that when I pull that knob, the 5-weight becomes just a regular Strat, and it shows me which pickups are going to work. When I push it down, then I know it's just humbuckers and a single coil in the middle. Anyway, so yeah, my Johnny Cash thing, I think it's sweet. So yeah, minor time. Let's get on it. Okay, so here we are. It's time to do a little minor teaching. I'll teach you a scale for you to use, and then I'll show you which ones are minor and major within that scale, and then teach you what I actually want to teach you in this thing, okay, which is cool. So stick around for that, because that's the cooler part. Nobody likes theory, but here it is. If you want to skip ahead, go right ahead. In minor, let's go ahead and do this in A minor. Okay, by sight, here is the scale we'll be using. So this is your typical dominant minor scale. Okay, we're going to start here on the E string. There's your 1. Then 2 is on the 7th. Then we're going to do 3 on the A. Okay, that is not the same as the other one, which was a B. Okay, so again, here's the A, the B. Now we're going to do 3, 5, 7 on the A string, which is 3. This is going to be your 4 chord, 5 chord. So that's 3, 5, 7 on the frets. And same thing on the D string, oddly enough. Okay, so everything is on the dots. Easy enough. So we skip the first dot down here. We just start on the A, and then we go 3, 5, 7, 3, 5, 7. So here's 5, 7, 3, 5, 7, 3, 5, 7. Okay, so that should make everything pretty easy no matter where you put it. If you put it in C, you can remember, even though it's in between the dots, it's just here, here, and then everything else is going to be there too, but you got to go back 2 frets. Okay, why does it sound different? Because it's minor. Okay, so now let's show you which ones will generally be minor and which ones will be major. Okay, so we're going to start off first with the A, which is your 1, which is going to be minor, of course, since we are in a minor key now. The next one up is going to be minor. Your B minor. Your C is going to be major. Okay, your D is going to be major. Now your E is going to be minor. Okay, now 4, 5. Here's actually what is your 6. It's a flatted thing, but it's part of your minor scale thing going on. So that's your F, which will be major. Then 7, G major. And then finally minor. Okay, so what you have from the beginning with that scale. Okay, is minor, minor, major, major. So minor, minor, major, major. Okay, then you have minor, one time, major, major, and then minor. So you got 2 minors, and then 2 majors, followed by 1 minor, 2 majors again, and then you're back home to the minor. Okay, so that's it. The things I wanted to show you, of course you can use all these in your own way, but that's how they're going to fall. It's stuff that is in A minor, and then I'll put it in a couple other keys just because. These things I usually don't cover because in country there's not a whole lot of this, and I'm not going to use country for the most part to even show this. But to get you along, I'm going to show you the first part of it, which is going to be country, and then get you out of this. But this will show you how I'm arriving at A minor and then switching things up. Us country folks, we're used to going in C down to A minor, up to F, to G, okay. Now if you know this, the relative minor is the A minor as far as to the C chord. So our C chord is the 1, and then backing it down to the A minor is a relative minor, meaning the actual scales of each one of these are identical. So every note that is in the C scale in the regular major C scale is in the A minor scale. Okay, so that doesn't mean we stay on the same notes because we've got this A thing going on. There's no A in C. There's no crying in baseball, but all the notes are identical. Okay, so when we are in C, we're calling that the 1, this the 6 minor, and then 4 and 5. Okay, now that we're in A minor, what we're doing is going to be concentrating on the A minor, the F, and the G. Okay, A minor is going to be your 1, and the F and the G are going to be the 6 and the 7. It's kind of weird sounding. No, we're not making a 7th chord. We're actually playing the 6 chord, the 7 chord, okay, as far as that way. Okay, those will both be major chords, but how do I know? 2, major, major, minor. Here's F, major, major for F and G, and then back to A minor, which is our 1. So the whole thing here is again using check this out. A fender whammy that actually works. Not that it wiggles, but that it actually stays in tune. It's a beautiful thing. One of my few that actually will. Anyway. Oh, just can't get enough. I had to show you again. You'll hear this number one in R&B music. Okay, that's old R&B and newer R&B contemporary, I guess, adult contemporary R&B stuff. But so we're actually looking at A minor, and then the 6, which is F major, and the 7, which is G major, back to A minor. So the R&B stuff you'll hear. Okay, so normally we're not thinking in our country brains that things should work like this. But when you take songs that are like, let's say A minor, G, and F, same ones. So we're going to go from the A minor, which is the 1, to the 7. 1 to 7, 1 to 7, 1 to 7, to 6 finally. Okay, so A minor, G, A minor, G, A minor, G, and F. Okay, so you see how this kind of stuff works and how it has been done. Looks like a... Okay, so you see how these work. Okay, the other things, you can work on them at your own leisure. But I just wanted to give you an introduction to how this stuff goes. Okay, so it's very different. One thing real quick, and it doesn't matter if you're in minor or major. I actually like it. Let me see. Put on a good old humbucker here. Okay, if I'm in major, at the end of, like say, rock songs, it's very cool. And since country today is basically southern rock of yore, meaning yesteryear. Say you're in A major, and we just want to throw this F and G in for the end of a song. You've heard this a million times. Now, it will not matter if you're in major or minor, just whatever key the song was in. So again, this will hold true with the minor. I'll show it to you once in major and once in minor. Here's major. We're playing a song. Okay, so you see that old ending always works. So you always just go back one set of 2 frets and another set of 2. So that's always cool. You just go back 4 frets, then you come back 2, and then you come back to wherever you were. So if you're in a minor key, And now that's not to say that since we were doing the minors and then the 6 and 7 as majors, the A minor, F and G, okay, that won't be just actually a song. Okay, so again, remember your scale, which is okay. Okay, so that's basically what I wanted to show you to get started on the minor parts anyway. Okay, folks, I hope you found that interesting, at least for getting into doing your minor scale and seeing how these will start to work. I'll give you more as the days go by. Anyway, and again, the Strat, the black top Strat, the pickups are gone. They quit using them for some reason, but I've got them in a few guitars. This Strat here, I put them in there. You know, my bling Strat. And I even put them in this axe so I could have something cool that sounded country, that looked amazing. So the pop top, and even my Dean Cadillac, that's actually what's in there. So it has 3 gold humbucker looking things from the outside, but it's actually these. So the middle one's actually just a single coil underneath there, and the humbuckers that split and do all this stuff. So it's all stock electronics. So if you get a set of these, know that, yeah, they're actually very cool. Just one of the very few sets of splittable humbuckers that I'll actually use, because they do sound good when you split them, and they sound good as humbuckers as well. Okay, so it's just a minor thing. Okay, you guys be groovy and stay safe out there. Later. Bye-bye.